Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Christelle Martinette with another reading for the month of April. Now, before I tell you how I'm going to go about things, let me just put in a plug for different services because I've had people come over again and again and again, and first-time readers go into a series of patterns. Every 2 weeks they come back for a reading, or every 3 weeks, and it would be wise to come in for a free consultation and talk about the different things that would be best for you, depending on your issues. A lot recently have come to me for past life regression, and a fair amount for hypnotherapy because of certain different issues they've had. But then we saw together that it would be best to either just go to a card reading or just go to soul therapy. And in most cases, however, we did go through past life regression. Now, I would consider all of the different services because sometimes it's just not a card reading. What you'll find is that you see patterns in your life. The same things keep happening over and over again. People come to me and say, I just can't find I just can't keep love in my life, or even no matter how I try. And others keep telling me there's illness there. It recurs often, and or my dreams, I've had nightmares over and over and over again. So every issue is different. But then most of the times, a lot of the times, just a card reading will do. So now, what are we going to do this month? This month I have here my tools, as always, but I'm thinking of doing it this way, and it will be different. It will be tailor-made for every sign, I think. So I have here my picture postcards, the fine arts picture postcards, then my Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and then my Vera Sibilla cards. And of course I'll have on hand the Neapolitan cards should I need them, and crown the reading this time with my antler runes. You know that antlers fall off, and there was a wonderful woman who crafts these. They're beautiful and they're very easy to see. So on to the next, happy birthday, Aries. On to our readings for April. Hello, Aquarius, it's Christelle Martinette here, and I'm now concentrating on your reading for the month of, I was about to say August, the month of April. I'm concentrating on your reading for the month of April, Aquarius. I'm feeling for you that you have quite a bit of work on your plate. You have a lot of things going on, and you're sort of taking care of business and not worrying too much with, not heeding the windmills of your mind. You're busy, but it's on the back burner, it seems, and but differently from the past couple of months, you seem to be more in control of what your thoughts are and where your thoughts bring you. You're busy, you're busy, and you've got a lot of things to do, and you think that the universe will take care of the rest. I'll go over these cards afterwards, after there's a very public side to your life in April. And but that public life, that public side is going to keep you busy in a very difficult manner, because you're doing it out of respect and out of the sense of responsibility, but your heart is not in it. Let me now spread the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Okay. You're moving in a very methodical, in a very methodic way. You're moving one step at a time, one behind another, because you have to get rid of not rid of, but you're attending to certain things. You know, I see here a lot of paper. I see a lot of paperwork, a lot of researching, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. A lot of people around you as well, but you're busy. Let me see the Sibylla cards. Quite so. Let me show you, first of all, there is you feel that there is going to be a beginning. There is this springtime that is carrying forward a beginning. You in your heart, you know that that's true. This is the way that is. This is the way it will happen. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, oh, if I get rid of all of my work, I know that I could make room for something that is about to come into my life. Let me show you the Fine Arts postcards. This is the Cup of Tea by Mary Cassatt. It is a very interesting card, an interesting painting, because here we get the impression, with the prominence of that plant in the background, that this person here is actually reading tea leaves almost, as if she's looking for guidance in the teacup. Here I have the Child's Bath by Mary Cassatt, and who was influenced, actually, and you can see from both, by Edgar Degas, Impressionist. And both of these have to do with water. They have a water element. Here is Angel, the title, and it's by Thayer. The Princess Shares Her Dinner with the Frog by Walter Crane, 1874. Autumn Leaves by John Millay, and Francisco di Zurbatan, the painting of St. Francis in meditation. Now, I feel that there is a certain amount of communication going on with a significant other, but at a level that does not, on the one hand, satisfy your needs, your current needs, however, at a level which is perfect for this moment in time, because it allows you to get rid of, I keep using that word get rid of, but it's not, it seems as if you're thinking, I need to get rid of this. But to do away with certain things, responsibilities in your life that you need to clear before you can move forward. And what I'm also seeing is that there's a certain sensation that you would like to, in some way, take a match, light a big bonfire on anything that has not served you in your life, and just do away with it. You know, get rid of the negative, get rid of all of that extra debris. You're thinking that it's debris. And it's quite interesting to see that, but you're still in a responsible position. You are in a role of responsibility, and that comes off as being very clear. But the water element here brings on the emotions. It makes the emotions emerge, and you're keeping the emotions at bay, in balance, at the same time, while getting rid of, and I'll use that's the third time I said it, your work, to clear the air. Now, interestingly, in the Sacred Silver Witchcraft Tarot, I have the Queen of Cups. Let me see if I could get rid of this. Oh, no. Okay, I have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. And it's as if they're mirroring, they're echoing what was just said. The passion to bring forward something that is, you know, the work and the emotions. And this Knight, slow-moving Knight, as bringing them forward slowly. The emotions are in check, but you're doing your work. And you're getting it done with a passion in order to make room for what is coming up. You know that something is coming up. Then I have the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups. And this is a couple here. And the Seven of Swords comes after the Six of Swords, where you've moved to a better place after you clear yourself of the work that you have to do. And I see you as moving toward the King of Cups. And it could be male, could be female, either of those roles. A Chariot attests to that. Now, in the Vita Sibilla, let me show you what I have here. I have Constance, Our Lady Constance Costanza, Gelosia, the jealousy, and Sospiri, the sighing. Now, the sadness, still the underlying sadness, in a moment of expectations, characterized by expectations. There is an underlying sadness that lines the days as they go by, one after another. Here I have fedeltà, fidelity, and the bambino, the beginning, the child. And what's telling here is the fidelity looking this one way and the child in another. They're both looking in the same direction. But it's as if the dog is protecting the new beginning. You know, there is that feeling that you have, Aquarius, that you know that something is about to begin. You can feel it. Then the last three cards of the Vita Sibilla are the Messaggero, the messenger, Morte, the death, and Malinconia, melancholy. Now, these are the most thought-provoking cards of the entire spread, because what I see here is a transformative nature in the way you communicate with that person, but taking a look at how it was. What was it like in the beginning? Can't we go back to that type of communication? Would that be possible for us now? Boy, would I love that. Let me take the runes and cast them over the top to see what they have to add. All right. Now, I'm going to start at the top, and I'm getting here Hagal as being over the Queen of Cups. And Hagal is always a very difficult rune to plumb, because it tells us we need to go within. It invites us to revisit the dark side of our shadows, the darkest side of our shadows. Why? Otherwise, the king, and we have Otala Merkstave, otherwise we'll never find the key to the root that leads us directly to that person, to those emotions, if it's not a person. Also here I have the Queen of Wands that that attracted Algis Merkstave, and this is a message to tell you that, and I'll give it to you as I have it, there are no nets here. You don't have the protection of having a net on your tightrope walking toward that person, and it's never a straight line, and you have to risk. They're telling you you need to take a necessary risk. Now, abundance Vehu here, right next to the fidelity and the beginning. The abundance will be started, they will be attracted, will be felt, will commence once there is a coming together with that person. And here we have this Chariot, and it is a movement card, and it is a movement card with a little bit of indecision and disorientation in its movement in this spread. And I have Gifu. Ultimately, the lack of a net is what is going to then, however, bring back and the exchange, give you back the exchange from that person. You need to risk in order for you to have the abundance of interacting with that person. I do hope this was of help to you, Aquarius. Namaste, and until we read together again, bye-bye.